afternoon, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Card Market, which with me, Yugioh Swiftly. So, excuse me, out in the sun today. A bit more pinker than usual. I do apologise. So yeah, we're going to go over some of the stuff that's not going to be in the tins, stuff that's keeping value. So you'll be looking at your Secret Slayers, you'll be looking at Ignition Assault, we're looking at your Dual Overload, because I told you people, not always right, but the times I am right, I'm right. So yeah, things aren't getting reprinted at least anytime soon. There's definitely a chance that some of these things can get reprinted in Maximum Crisis, as Maximum Crisis does seem to be a reprint set. Nothing wrong with that. Obviously reprints are always good, but not necessarily always needed. So let's jump into the video. So, Lightning Storm, still a big upsetter for the market. Still constantly seeing this at around about the, I want to say 75 mark. 70 for English. Then you go to 72, and then you go 73. 2 cards there. First edition. Place it here. It's still a good card. And a lot of people suspect this is probably the reason why we don't have a Harpy's Feather Duster off the ban list yet. That's a fantastic card. One day we might see come off the ban list. But while Konami's got cards like this that are for sale, they ain't going to do it. Maybe once it's got a reprint, maybe they'll go like, you know what, Harpy's Feather Duster down to 1? Sure, why not? We'll see. If you got things like Lightning Storm on the market, you know, you can't then say Harpy's Feather Duster is too powerful. It does the exact same thing. But there's your process. So yeah, as I said, we're going to go through things that aren't going to get restocked anytime soon in terms of like no reprints. In all fairness, they could do like a secondary unlimited one of these, but I don't think they will. But a few people have been like, you know what, Plunder Patrol got really expensive. I wasn't going to pay like £15 for a white beard or a £17 for a red beard. Well, your day today. Prices have come back down. Looking roughly £6 here for a card. Not too bad. Looking at a play set was what you were going to pay for one not so long ago. So I hope you guys are willing to fork out for that. Here's Redbeard. Redbeard's looking good. Lots of Germans if you don't mind the Germans. English 4. Next English is going to be 5. 5 again. 550, 550. So yeah, prices are definitely coming down. Trying to get them for a good price in terms of like postage is probably going to be the next big issue. Plunder Patrol ship Mohawk. Now I pulled this from my set and I was like so happy because this at the time was like a, I think it was like a 17, 18 pound card. I was like, yes, we pulled a great card. Well, now it's down to £1. So, yeah. Honest to God though, if you are seriously considering playing Plunder Patrol, because it's a great deck, it's fun as anything, and like it's got like a really fun, interactive but kind of weird back and forth versus itself match. So it's really something you need to sort of like learn to play, but it is apparently it's really fun. I will probably look at making this deck now. In all fairness, I was going to do it before, but when the prices were what they were, it just wasn't possible. Well, not necessarily not possible, but you were paying probably like £300 or £400 for the deck, and now you're probably paying like maybe like 60 to 80, which is much better. Obviously, you're not going to have Lightning Storms at that price, but hey, they might be getting reprinted in the next Mega Tins in 2021. That's what we're all going to be chasing then, right? Plunder Patrol, Patrol Ship Bran. Again, getting cheaper. 95. Can't complain at that price. 95, 99. £1, £1 5p, 15, 125, 130, 130. Yeah, there you go. Place it there. First editions. Not bad. That was meant to be able to. Oh well, it's gone. Adamantipator Researcher. Again, it's been sort of around the same price name for ages. We are seeing ups and downs in the market recently, but nothing necessarily too drastic. Yeah, not really much to say about this card. It works well in Adamantipator, it works well in any rock deck, it's working very well in monoliths right now, but it is a one-off in monoliths, just to remind you of that, just as it's obviously excuse me. It's very very good. Singles quick, before I forget. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. The Golden Lord. So still stupidly overpriced, but what can I say? It's currently doing things for the meta. It's currently holding a meta back. It's currently showing a meta, hey, I'm so splashable, I can be splash with splash. You can't complain about that, but you can complain about the price. From what we did here, and the rumours are still there, there's a good chance this is going to get reprinted in Maximum Gold. Now, they're not confirmed this yet. It's only rumour and speculation. But anytime now. We're going to start finding some more things out about this stuff soon. I think it comes out at the end of September or very beginning of October. So yeah, definitely just down the road now. Infinite Impermanence. Still the forerunner for Dual Overload. It's a fantastic hand trap. It's a fantastic trap card. And here's the issue you've got. You're looking at a £29 minimum for an English copy right now. Did you get your playsets when they were like £18? Did you? You should have done. That was a good time to buy. People who thought they were going to go down in price were sorely mistaken. Look at the other two impermanences. From Dual Power, the set before it, and then Flood. So from Flood, the secret rare. For cheapest in English, you're still paying £62. It just shows you how much of an immense card this is. Not necessarily format warping, but definitely something to think of. And there you go, Dual Power. Same as last one. It is ultra rare, although they're a little bit cheaper. So there you go. If you don't mind the Dual Power Ultras, which are virtually the same thing, it's just the difference is the PO and the OV at the end. But yeah, if you're looking to get some of these still, get yours where you can. So that's currently cheapest on the market. Predaplant Inverti Anaconda. I'm surprised the price on this is still here. This is obviously higher than what we looked at last time. I think last time we looked at this it was around about the 21 mark. Do you have your copy? I hope you do, because any day now these are just going to disappear from market and you're going to be looking sort of down here. Maybe more. You're going to be looking sort of here, 25. But look how many paywalls are out here. So many people standing here at the 24, basically the price of a box. 24.90, 24.90, 24.90, 24.90. So many people holding this line here. That's what they want for these cards. In German, same 12 here. So here, 24.50, 24, 24, 24. It's literally one of in a deck. If you didn't buy it when it was like an £18 card, definitely get yours or you can. Yes, though it will fall out again when people don't want to play Dragoon, or people need to find a way to play against Dragoon because Dragoon's kind of an arsehole. So yeah, we'll get onto it. Christian Needle Fiber or Halifibrex. Everyone knows him as Needle Fiber. I don't know why you had to do this, but Konami, that's down to you. Sticks to the same sort of price point. It's been 19. It hasn't really changed for months, although apparently it has been going up and down a little bit recently. But yeah, this is your price point. It hasn't changed. Needle Fiber is consistently good. Same with Linkross. Linkross hasn't changed its price for a long time. It's still sitting around about the €12 mark. But this is what you're currently going to get, guys. It's your only cheapest here is 19 in English, and then your next English is going to be 20. And there's not many Englishes left on the market. Germans, sure. Italians, great. French, yeah, you got it. English, no. English will always be the hardest language to get hold of when you want it, because of how many English speakers will generally play over a certain amount of other regions. So this isn't essentially a xenophobic thing. This is more of a marketing thing. And if you think this is a racist thing, then you seriously need to figure out how markets work. So I'm going to use this as the best example. I look collecting Pokemon cards. You've seen me open packs on the channel. You've seen me do other things. I collect Pokemon as an actual collection thing. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, I actually play it. Although I'll try and play Pokemon again one day. But every year for Worlds they do a little pack, and in that pack you get one of each language. I think there's like 8 or 9 languages, and I'm not massively too sure. You can't sell any other language than English in that pack because no one wants to buy it. No one wants to pay like £5 for a Spanish or £5 for Italian or £10 for a French or German or Korean or Japanese. It's always English. You literally get that pack, you take the English one out, you throw the rest of the cards away, and you go £170 for this one card. And the issue is, because there's literally 1,000 made a year, if you want to have a complete promo set, you have to go out and get that card. So you either have to compete, you have to be a competitively competent player to go to World to actually get one of those packs, or you have to buy it. And yeah, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you can grab one for like 60, or sometimes you can grab one for like 50, or there's a couple of market and people obviously want to get rid of them. It's fantastic, but that's the thing with like how things print. So you print like, say over Europe, you print like 4,000 copies of like a card, well, packs, let's say, and there's like 10,000 English needle fibers, there's 8,000 French needle fibers, 8,000 German needle fibers, and there's like 4,000 Spanish, and there's like 3,500 Italian, and there's like 3,000 Portuguese, and that's what they print for Europe. And then obviously you gotta try and get hold of one then. But because so many people play in the UK and so many people play in Europe who speak English or speaks English as a second language, that's why it's so hard to get hold of European ones. And And then the other issue is the American market, especially when they're getting issues with, like, they don't want to pay, like, absurd money. Sometimes it is absurd money, and I have to agree with that, for a certain card. But then look at the European market and go like, well, I can get this English version of this card for like £10 shipping, and I'm still going to save like $20-30 on a card. And that's what happens as well. So the English market in Europe is so odd because of these situations. That's why it's so hard sometimes to find English copies on the market. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's like French, sometimes it's Portuguese, sometimes it's Italian, sometimes it's Spanish, but that's because, from what I can tell, they don't have as big a player base, and so they don't want to print as many in that language just because they're worried obviously about the packs not selling or rotating. So there's my little ramble about how markets work, if you didn't know. I do apologise. Forbidden Droplet. Again, Rise of the Duelist is going to get reprinted for at least till next Megatins, if we're lucky. I'm hoping they do. It should be the January set, the April set, which it was, I think. Well, I think we got it. Yeah, April. April, which would be Search Code. Rise of the Duelist, which is obviously the day set, and then Phantom Rage, which will be out at autumn set, and that will be in the Megatins next year, hopefully. So you look at it, Forbidden Droplet. The prices are everywhere on this thing, but cheapest English is 60. That's not a bad price. I've seen it for a lot higher. And then the next cheapest English isn't even on the first page anymore. The cheapest English then is 66, 65. Yeah, this is the average sort of price point of this card right now. It's a great card. Definitely something you need to be investing in. This, as well as triple tactic talents. Hold on a second. The Dial Servant. If you are playing an Emancipator, this is the card for you. Now, German copies galore. They can't get rid of them in German apparently. Not even one English on the first page. Oof. There we go. 60. You want to play 3 of these in the deck. £180 for 3 of these. If you can get hold of boxes and you're worried, I would say crack them open. But the fact that they're so awfully done, like, I spent the weekends obviously with my family, and then when the kids would go to bed, I'd watch on YouTube. I'm watching pack openings. People are opening packs of this stuff. They're only getting like boxes full of super rares, or they're getting a box of like super rares and like one ultra. Like literally, the reason why this inflation on these is so high, or in comparison to other sets, is because when they boxed them, they didn't put in secret rares, or they didn't put the right amount of secret rares in. Like, you even saw like one of my packs. I opened up the box and I only had one secret rare in it. So, yeah, was it one secret rare and one ultra or something that was missing? That's the thing. Like, the quality of this box, and in all fairness to Chaos as well, has been so poor. And they will say it was coronavirus, that's the reason why they had issues with this. But that's not something you can sort of get away with saying. You have quality assurance put in place. You literally have a QA department at your job. You literally have people that go around telling you this is how you do things. So either they just didn't do it because they were worried about doing it, or they're just going to basically go, coronavirus is here, we've just been a bit lax, but we'll try and tighten up when we get into the future. It ain't going away, guys. Coronavirus is here to stay. You need to sort of like put things in place more permanently, at least for the next 12 months. So if every single set now for next year is going to be like, you might get a proper box, you might not get a proper box, people are going to turn away and go like, you know what, yeah, I'm just going to pay for the singles, I ain't going to bother buying a box, because it ain't worth cracking a box open and literally pulling out like £12 worth of value. Come on, Konami. It works for everyone. Triple Tactic Talents. Probably one of the best cards in the set, if not the best card in the set. It's literally between this and Droplet. Servant's obviously very good in Domatica, but otherwise it's between these two. Fantastic going second card. Cheapest in English is on the first page, 89. That's a good price. I've been seeing this going for like 60, 70 still on eBay, so that's not a bad price at all. Next one in English is 50. Yeah, there's a few on here for 50. That's great prices. This is a great going second card. I'm not saying it's going to be format warping, but we're going to get this reprinted until next year at the earliest, if we get a reprint in the Megatins, because they don't have to, and they don't always. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys had fun with me and my educational economic video and cards that we won't see reprinted for a while. So, I have no idea what we're going to do for Weird News this week, because Weird News this week is probably everything and anything. Thursday we'll do another Market Watch, and then hopefully on Friday when I get home from work, I should have a big-ass case of tins. We're going to crack them open. We're going to try and get that Dragoon. So that'll be your videos for the weekend. But until then, have a good one. See you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.